Hey guys, hope you're having a nice day. Tell people what they can learn about the Japanese legal system in your film December.
This question is for like either of us, or
Yeah,
you wanna start? Go ahead. Okay, so your question is what people can learn about the Japanese legal system.
correct.
Okay, so while doing some research on the film, I started to, before this film, I was not, I was not into the legal system, or I didn't read about it much, but I knew already that they have this conviction rate, which is pretty crazy, like 99.9% kind of thing, which is, I think, globally known. If you are if they get you, or at least in the station or something like that, you are going to the prison. That is for sure. It's like guilty until proven.
Hmm.
So that kind of thing. And so, but that's the thing. But more than that, what interested me the most, when I started to go to the high court, for making my notes and to listen to the proceedings. I attended like 4 or 5 sessions of different kind of charges, like rape, murder, and drugs and all that, just to get idea of overall, uh, how things work. And one thing I realized, like, unlike like other countries, even in India or America, or what I know of, the courtrooms, they have like windows, and it's kind of open atmosphere, and you can see that. But in Japan, it's just a closed room, like office. Is one
Mm.
door, and so that says a lot about how they work, and how they like to perform their proceedings and all. So yeah, other than that, yeah, mainly that's all I would say. Yeah.
Okay. And Shogun, what did you think about your character when you read the script for the first time? How did you relate, or how did you feel about the character?
Um, the first of all, when I read the script for the first time, I thought it was going to be a big challenge for me
Mm-hmm.
because he's very Katsu, my character is he lost his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big loss, and murdered. And I don't have a kid at the time, so
Right.
I knew it's going to be a big challenge to me, and I knew a lot of preparation for that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I really want to try it from the beginning.
Was it difficult? Did you find it hard at certain days?
Oh yeah, he was I can tell, like, it was the most challenging role for me in my career.
Wow.
20 years, yes.
And did you talk to your co-star about it?
Who?
Your partners,
The
actors, the daughter.
Yeah.
my wife.
Yeah, the
Oh
wife.
yeah,
Yeah.
because the Anshul, he prepared we had a like a happy moment together, me and wife Megumi, and also Kanon. She the she played my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We There's one day we hung out together at the park, and we took the family picture and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a time to prepare for that. So
So I mean, yeah, I guess 2 months before the shoot, we shot in like February, around February and March. So in towards the end of December, we all went out in Yoyogi Park. Kanon Narumi, who played his daughter, and Megumi-san, and we took pictures, because I also wanted to use those pictures in the film, in the frames, and in the set design also. And also that was helpful for them for bonding. And he also went out with Kanon for eating and all this.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were working for the character like that. Yeah.
and I put her picture on my
Oh,
the house in
yeah,
you know
yeah, yeah.
yeah yeah
Interesting.
yeah. I
That's
just
interesting.
what the father would do.
I heard for when they were making Straw Dogs, Susie Kendall and Dustin Hoffman had to spend a week together to pretend like they were married.
Oh,
So you guys
really?
kind of did the same thing. Yeah. Anyways, Did either of you see Hirokazu Koreeda's movie The Third Murder? Because that movie also looks at the Japanese legal system, and I would recommend if people wanted to do a double bill, they should do The Third Murder and December because they're kind of thematically tied.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
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 Did you feel like you had to distinguish yourself from that film somehow?
I mean, there are actually not many legal dramas, in Japan.
Yeah.
There is one Third Murder, and then the other one which I personally like more was I Just Didn't Do It. The film name,
Okay.
Ryo Kase was the lead actor in it. And but when I watched Koreeda-san's film, of course I liked it, but I just felt it was too well done. As in the way court looked, it was too fancy.
Ah,
Yeah,
interesting.
and because when I went to the court, I didn't. I went to many court sessions, and it looks like a Japanese office, just like very basic white walls and really boring, like
Yeah.
long hours of, and they pre-plan everything. Like it's not on the spot. They queue and opposition party knows what they're gonna ask, and it's like a paper document. They just keep reading long and long hours. It's just, yeah, it's insane. But yeah, of course I like that film.
Nice. Would you say, Anshul, that it is difficult to get funding for like dramatic materials such as this in Japan these days?
Yeah. For any indie film in Japan, it's just like it's not easy to make indie films there.
Right.
When we say outside Japan or especially in America, when people say my film is a micro budget film or a low budget film, they still are talking about at least $500,000 to $1 million.
Right.
But in Japan is actually micro budget. It's very and as for the government subsidies and the support is not many. You have to apply and they have to pass it, and after that they give little bit money, which is like and not much to make a movie. So yeah, we have to knock all the doors of private investors and friends and families to get the budget. Yeah.
I'm sure you have an interesting insight into Japan as an outsider, but
Yeah.
I know another man who's not from Japan who made a movie there, and he said it's kind of like to a degree closed off if you're not Japanese in that market. Is that your experience?
Can I ask the name of the director?
He's from Montreal. I don't remember his name right now.
Oh, okay.
He did,
I know who.
I couldn't tell you the film either.
Phil MC, right? I know him.
Phil who?
Philip Mickey. He's from Montreal.
Yeah.
He made a film.
Yeah, he's from Montreal. Yeah.
Yeah, he's my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe, but depends. I mean, I wouldn't say that because I personally never applied to any studio, never sent my films, but I did meet them. I met them. I met Toho and Sochiko at some point of time, but I just don't. It's not like you can't pitch your films to them. I just don't like the way they work and all. That's all. So it's very controlling and all. And I prefer to be free but I wouldn't say that it's closed because right from last 3 years a lot of stuff being shot there, like seriously, like so many films and TV shows are going on there. So yeah, but it depends case by case, I think, because there's a Malaysian director Edmund Yao. Yeah, he makes film in Japan with studios, like no issues. He worked with Nana Komatsu and all the big stars. Yeah.
Cool. And do you have a favorite Japanese director of all time? Is it Akira Kurosawa or is it someone else?
Oh, I would say, of course, there are so many, but
Yeah.
I think contemporary director Iwai Sunji, his films I used to like from his previous DP because they had a good collaboration going on. But he passed away sadly a few years back, the DP. And after he passed away, the kind of film Sunji Iwai-san is making, I'm not liking very much. But yeah, I like when he used to make Lily Shushu and Picnic and all those films. I really like this cinema. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Shogun? Who is your favorite Japanese director? You've worked with a bunch of them.
It's coming to me, but I was thinking,
You can say someone who's dead too.
yeah, it's a lot. It's hard to put.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
But did you enjoy work? You worked with Takashi Miike, correct?
Yeah, it's I'm not the big role, but yeah,
Right.
that what was that? Skek Western Jungle. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
good stuff.
It's a wild one.
Yeah, yeah.
What
It was fun though.
was it like on the set of that movie? Kind of.
Excuse me.
What was it like on the set? Was it kind of wacky?
Oh, it was like, but
Yeah.
somehow this all Japanese cast have to speak English, and
Oh.
that actually it was pretty bad.
The
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino scene is very bizarre. I never know what to make of that.
No, I was supposed to be in it. I was supposed to be in the scene with him, but
Oh yeah.
he changed his schedule because he gained his weight too much.
Oh no.
I've heard. That's what I've heard. So
Poor
he came
guy.
like half a year later or something. So that's why they changed my scene, and that's
Okay.
long story. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
we don't need to talk about it. Sorry about that.
It's
It's
okay.
all
It's okay.
good.
I'll leave it as it is.
Okay.
Did you guys ever feel like really torn up while making this movie? It was really like at moments. Not that it's like relentless, but I imagine if you're living with the material day in day out, it's obviously completely different. Did you ever feel like you ever had to like talk to someone about making this movie, like about your mental state?
So the first script, the base script, was written by my friend Ren Coulter. He's from Canada and he used to live in Osaka for a long time.
Mhm.
So that, I mean, the first draft could be based anywhere in the world. You can adapt it to any court system. So to
Mhm.
adapt the Japanese court system, we started doing, visiting courts, and then my wife, who's Japanese, she translated, and then we met lawyers and just to make sure the language is right, court language and everything. But at the same time, the story has many elements from my personal story, school life, and so yeah, of course, while shooting, the whole complete focus is all, of course, is more on the technical side to get everything right.
Yeah.
But while editing, I especially feel like it's kind of it you finally start to get to you, because you have a closed door, you have one room, and 4 months of edit, like for like 16 17 hours a day. So yeah, I think while editing I was really stressed out, especially. And but I really enjoy editing. But this film, because we shot for 28 days, and my previous films I shot very quickly, like 10 12 15 days, so I didn't have much material to cut from. But this time I had a lot of stuff and it was pretty hard to edit. So yeah, around that time I used to like think about many weird things from the past and all. Yeah.
How about you, Shogun? Did you ever have to consult someone, like a friend, say like this role is like kind of eating me up?
Or depressed or whatever while doing the movie.
All that for preparation for my
Yeah,
film.
while shooting.
Yeah.
Uh, he sent me the the music list
Okay.
to like I can you can feel that you can make a like depression, or that song was like over 1 hour.
No, 6 hours.
6 hours? Oh, 6 hours. Yeah, it was long. That's
I'm forgetting the music artist name, but I really like his. So he mainly made music for 5 6 years, and he put together. I think the playlist name is Everything something something, and I'm forgetting. Sorry.
So
So
don't worry about it.
that he made to represent the dementia and depression. So
Damn.
it has some like really. Yeah, I don't know how he did it, but so I requested him one day just before the shoot, any day, just listen to the whole thing at one go. That I requested him once, so
that helped.
Yeah, so
That helped a
Good.
lot. And also other lists, like more like a sweet memory,
oh yeah,
bittersweet memory with my ex-wife, and those kind of lists.
drinking list when you're drinking,
Yeah,
and
so
I send him the music, and yeah.
yeah. And also I got my costume like a couple weeks ago, so
Nice.
I wore that and just live as my
Yeah,
character.
I gave him the costume and this whiskey container. How you call that? A flask,
Yeah,
whiskey flask, and and he used to put whiskey and go around. I guess walk around.
Yeah.
What do you want people to take away from the movie?
That's a very interesting question, because I'm not sure if I'm successful in showing the both side, of
Mm,
bullying, because usually uh, when kids get bullied, they tell their parents. Sometimes parents believe it or not, don't believe it. And in my case, I should tell my dad, but he never listened, and I wanted to, so I was running around with the school and this. But anyway, but same time, I also the kids who bully other kids, what their parents think, why they don't, why they think their kid is the best kid, he can never do that, she can never do that. So that's the thing. I kind of also focused at the same time in the film, so that people can watch it and maybe interrogate their kids, so what's going on, and that kind of thing. Yeah.
okay. What do both of you think is the best thing about this film?
Best thing about this film,
Yeah,
you mean as a practically, like shooting wise, or
like
as a film message kind of the
anything. What stands out? Like you're just in an elevator with someone, and you're like, I have this movie. It does this well. You've got like 30 seconds to tell them what
Oh
this
my,
movie does well.
what does movie does well?
Yes.
So let me tell you first, because he's a director, and because I watched the film, and I thought, because when I watched the film
Mhm.
first time, I thought, like, he can show, we describe two side of the perspective of
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
so the audience, because I saw some reviews, and some people, like, it depends on them, some people take my side, and some people in the others, and
Right.
so, like, so it's, even though when we watch the news, we take that's one side of the perspective usually,
Yeah.
but I want the people to watch, it's always think, like, there are always the two side of, that's that's it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think best part of film, because I shot the film and writing and researching and editing, so I stayed with a long time. So I'm kind of, I can't say what good or bad, because I'm kind of very saturated for those things. But I think there were
Right.
many happy accidents which I'm really happy about. For example, I usually go off the script a lot, and I thought I can't do that in this film because it's a courtroom drama. I can't change the language they speak, so we can't do any improvisations and all. Which of course we didn't do much improvisations in the court scenes, but other than that, based on the locations, I changed a lot. And what you see in the film is not in the script, actually. The way it came out, the last scene of it was not written like that. The location was not in the mind. We found that on while shooting, so
Oh,
many
yeah, I like
things.
that scene. That's good.
Yeah, so those kind of things as a filmmaker, makes me happy. I mean, okay, I got something which I was not expecting, and is better than which we were writing and aiming for. Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, it was really nice to talk to you today. Before I let you go, could you just tell me what it's like at the New York Asian Film Festival?
Oh, so it's my first time in New York.
Nice.
and,
Okay.
and film is about to start, like maybe within 2 hours. But so far, I'm having a good time here. And
Yeah.
yesterday we had a party. Tonight we have Matsuri. So I'm just looking forward to connect with more Asian filmmakers.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm really happy to be here and to be able to be part of this festival.
Nice. What do you have to say about the festival, Shogun? Do you like it?
Actually, I just got here, like, this after midnight.
Okay.
So,
Well,
but
too early to tell.
New York is a place where I learned acting for the first time properly in 2010. So I'm so
okay.
happy to be back here with my film, and some of my friends come in, and
Mhm.
I'm so excited. And also, I want to answer. Hamaguchi Ryusuke is the one I want to work with. The Japanese director.
Okay. Okay.
I just completely forgot about it.
That's fine. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, have a great day and good luck at the screening tonight.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
My pleasure.